Hello and welcome back. So in this video, I will be showing you quickly how you can use these Canva templates to further customize your Notion reading tracker. So there'll be a link at the very bottom of the resources page, and that will allow you to get access to duplicating this template. So you'll come in here. I always recommend to download everything with transparent backgrounds. So here I've given you the option to use 4 images or 5 images, and you can use whatever you like. I know you see this extra space down here, but when you download this and upload it into the Notion banners, like I showed you in the previous videos, you would just adjust this and it will just show, it will just show this top part here, and it all fills in really nicely. So if you haven't used Canva before, you can just go to whatever it is that you like. You can type it into the elements section. I like to go into photos, and then you just start going through and find whatever type of vibe you're looking to create, and you can start adding images here. You get some recommendations typically related to the image that you selected, and you can go ahead and add that and customize that however you may like. And then I also included the inline text. So if you don't really like the way that the words are spelled here, you can go ahead and change it to whatever it is that you like. You can also change the images here on the side if you don't really like that. And then as well as the images in the corners of each of the pages. I decided to add some because I felt like it added some character and some fun. If it's not something that you like, you're welcome to delete it. If you don't like the images I selected, you can always change these out. And you can do that by just finding other elements that you do like. So if, let's say, you want a cup cutout, you can go ahead and find, or maybe let's say mug cutout. It might give me, a new coffee mug of something else that I like. And you can go ahead and use that, or whatever it is that you want to use. And then I also used some of these more decorated pieces. And these are also just images that you can come in here. And let's say we want to do outside reading. And oops, we can just drag the picture over and it'll change the image for you. So once again, all of these images I recommend being downloaded with the transparent background. So you go to share, download. You can download the current page or you can select whatever pages that you would like. And so let's say we're just doing the current page. This is the transparent background tab that you want to make sure that you're hitting. And the reason we say this is because all of this extra white space can look really tacky if you have a different background. And, some of these you might not really see, but there's a square behind here. And even in these, there's all this extra white space. You can change this if you like to a different color if it goes with your images. I like to keep it clear. Mostly you'll just see these pieces here on the edges because everything else will be covered by the Notion area that's given. But if you don't end up doing that and you don't use transparent, when Notion shifts to the nighttime mode, which for me tends to happen around 5 p.m., the look will change and then you'll just have like this big white block. And that doesn't really look too appealing. So those are my recommendations. And if you have any questions, always feel free to shoot me an email. I hope I answered all of your questions and have tons of fun customizing your template.